Hey everybody, it's Saturday night and I just want to do a quick update here on my 55-gallon tank. As you may or may not know, I do a live stream every Friday night and Sunday night. Sunday night is a Q&A live stream where we might do a little bit of action around the fish room, but I usually just kind of sit in front of the camera and answer questions. Friday night, however, is Friday night action live stream, and last night we had action indeed. I got into my 55 here and we started cleaning it out. I've got a golden vampire pleco in the other room that is going to go into this tank eventually, and I needed to sort of rescape it and redesign it. And so on Friday night's action live stream, we got in there and we started doing just that. Now I will say I'm not at all happy with the way the tank has come out looking. I was really hoping that this piece of rock right here would actually draw the eye in, but it didn't seem to work. And so what I wound up doing is, just as a temporary solution, I threw a couple slabs of rock here and there. I threw a couple little flat pieces here and there, and you can see my Synodontis lucipinnis down there swimming around. So it has plenty of places to hide, little nooks and crannies to get into, and then otherwise that is the only fish that really needs any kind of hiding places on the bottom. I'm sure my angelfish would probably prefer to have some kind of floating plants in the tank or something that would give it a little bit of cover, but for the moment it does not really have any of that. And I have to say, I just noticed when I came down here this evening to shoot this video, he does have a big white mark on the side of his face by his eye, and I'm not entirely sure what that is. I don't recall seeing that last night. But after all of the disturbance and the rustling around, we got in there again. We did a lot of work. If you want to check out last night's live stream and watch the replay, you'll get to see 2 solid hours, most of it me being in here working. You can get to see my process of how I sort through the rocks and think about it all. And honestly, where I really went wrong is it was a spur of the moment decision. I didn't really prep for doing anything in the tank. I just kind of got in there and we worked with some of the rocks I had lying around the house. I've got a box of rocks I keep in the other room, and then I had some other things lying around here and there, odds and ends, and was unable to come up with any real theme that I liked. So when we get in there and do some more work on it, I will get that either on video or we'll do it on another live stream. Probably not going to wait till next Friday to do it on Friday night's live stream. So if we do it on a live stream, it'll be a surprise, kind of spur of the moment live stream, in which case you should be subscribed. And you should also ring that bell. And that way when I do my surprise live stream and we finally get in here and start doing some work, you won't miss that or anything else I got coming up. You never know what you're going to get with me, except that every Friday and Sunday night you'll get a live stream. You do know that. Otherwise, you never really know what you're going to get from me, and it could be just about anything. So if you're anxious to see what this tank turns out to be and what it evolves into, and you want to see that golden vampire pleco eventually make its way into its new forever tank, then again, make sure you're subscribed. In the meantime, I'm going to say thanks for watching this one. I hope you got a nice good look at what I tinkered with last night, give you an idea of which direction we're heading. I will say I did find a really good rock out in the yard today, and I liked that one rock so much that I may actually be able to sort of use that as a centerpiece and work around it. We still need to find some woodwork, but again, this is going to be an ongoing work in progress, and as I promised, I will try to get in there on video, or at the very least we'll slap together a quick live stream and we'll get in there and get some video of it. I'm really digging how much my catfish comes out now that that big pleco's not in the tank and I've got it rescaped. It doesn't seem like he's stressed, you know, it doesn't seem like he's really panicked for a place to hide. He's just kind of cruising around the tank doing his thing, and so that's good because he's one of my favorite fish. I really like this catfish. That is a Synodontis lucipinnis. I bought it under the name Synodontis petricola, but I've had it for years and years, and it has barely grown since I've had it. And that indicates that it is a lucipinnis. If it was a petricola, it would probably be anywhere between 5 and 7 inches by now, and it's not. It's just staying Not much bigger than the day I bought it, honestly, and I've had it for many, many years now, probably 7 years, maybe 8 years now. I've had that fish, and it's still only that small, so it's got to be the Lucipinus rather than the Petricola. Cool catfish, though. I really dig it. I ought to do a video just on this fish by itself. Maybe I will, now that we've got it in a tank where you can actually see it a little better. How much blue is starting to come out on that angelfish now. You can see all that coloration. I always tell everybody that this is a much prettier angelfish than you might think at first glance. It really does have a lot of subtle color in there, and it's got a lot of that sort of pearl scaling effect. You get that shimmery glisten as it turns, and all of its scales, you can see, almost have that sort of crinkled pearl scale look to them. Really, really pretty angelfish. Really, really happy with that one. Another PetSmart special. Probably paid $4.99 for that as a baby, and watched it grow up into such a beautiful angelfish there. So, alright everybody, there you go. There's your good hard look at my 55 in its temporary state. Again, this is a work in progress, so look forward to seeing what we're actually going to develop this into over time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you real soon in the next one.